Welcome everybody to Pocono. We're here for the Simoniz 225 at Pocono. And we have not got that long left. The penultimate race, and the next time by, we'll be going to Michigan for the final race of the truck series. So, pole is Dylan Young. Next to him, Sean Gallagher. Behind him, Chris Washer and Seth Cole. And behind him, one of the drivers in the top 5 that could possibly get the win. Maybe get the win for the series in Michigan. Charlie Rodriguez. Next to him is James Qualls, and behind them is another top 5 driver, Deanna Shelton. Next to her is Michael Norman, and rounding out the top 10 is PJ Williams and Chris Dalton, as we're getting the command to fire up the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
As we give the command to fire up the engines, only 5 drivers are in contention maybe of winning this series. Top 5, as I mentioned before: Charlie Rodriguez, Deanna Shelton, Alex Ferranti, Nick Bellardo, who had a good finish these past few races. And then finally in the back, Cole Daly, our current points leader. He is all the way in the back here. This is not where he wants to be. Pace car dives off. Green flag display will go for the Simoniz 225 at Pocono, and Dylan Young takes to the lead. He explodes. And already drivers making their moves there. Nick Smith of Jacob Anthony. They've gone to the inside line. It's usually a tricky spot here, the tricky triangle. And Chris Washer on the back, 3 wide now. There we go. Oh no, Danny Wells! Danny's been taken out! Oh, but he's got it. Are they going to fly the caution for that? No, Danny's alright. They will not fly the... Uh-oh. Oh no, just as I say that, caution's out. Dougie Shears, Sean Henley, Collado involved. Back up to the front now. Dylan Young still in the lead. Oh, they're going to be careful. Oh, God. Okay, they're finally getting through that corner. Just need to keep an eye on these ones in the back, just in case. And there's Cole Daly there. No damage on him. He's making his way up through the field. And Dylan Young will be our leader. There's D-Man himself. He's in the lead. So, let's take you to the 2 separate incidents that happened involving Danny Wells, and then the one involving Dougie Shears. So, let's go have a look at that. Okay, so coming into this turn, Nick Smith actually hooks him. Nick Smith hooks Danny. Nick's able to keep going on, but then Danny spins very far into the in the infield, and then he just hits it. And then we go up to the front here now as Dougie. Here we go. Oh, Jonathan! What the? Wait. Jonathan Smith. Hang on, what was that? Let's have a look. What was that? He makes it 3 wide, and he just gets in the collar. What the hell? What the hell was that? Seriously. And Collard and Shears were just innocent bystanders in this. And then, so too is Sean Henley, who then gets back into Collard, his good buddy. Good friends they are. No, does he save? No, he doesn't save it. I thought he would pull an Atlanta. And then Danny Wells getting past his teammate. Oof, nearly. I thought he may have nearly hit the wall, but he doesn't. Yeah, those are the 2 incidents that triggered the caution. Dylan Young there, taking us to the lead. So, like us, we will be taking you now back to the green flag. So, after that incident, Sean, your eyes are deceiving you. Yes, Sean Henley is the lead car. However, he is not the leader. He should be on the tail end of the lead lap. However, he's at the front with Dylan Young, and Dylan Young should be the leader. However, he is not, and the 42 truck of Sean Gallagher's retired. Sean Gallagher's out. Doesn't say what he retired as, but it says he is retired. So I'll give you a top 10 rundown. Sean Henley is not your leader, although I wish he was. Dylan Young is your leader. Then it's Charlie Rodriguez, Michael Norman, Zach Hamlin, Deanna Shelton, PJ Williams, Kyle Corbett, Seth Cole, Kyle Thomas, and running at the top 10, Brandon Washan. Green flag back out, and Henley. Oh, he's slow. Oh, he's trying to split the middle there. He's trying to make it 3 wide now for the lead. As he is slow. He is slow because now Dylan Young chose to use the inside line. However, that did not work because now look who's coming to the inside line. Charlie Rodriguez, Michael Norman. Uh-oh, not 3 wide again. Okay, we're good. Danny Wells just lost his hood. That's going to affect him aerodynamically. However, that should make his engine nice and cool with all that air coming at it. Coming into this corner, this is usually a tricky spot in the Nationwide Series. And oh no! Joshua Collard. The man of many saves, saves it again, but in the 54... I guess he was expecting it. I think you could say Collard got his revenge. As the caution's out. Oh no! There was another... Oh no! Cole Daly! Our points leader's involved. Oh, and so is Nick Bellardo. Nick Bellardo's involved. Daly and Bellardo are involved. 2 of the top 5 drivers are out of the race. Oh, and what the hell? What? Jacob Anthony, I don't know what's going on there with that 11, but he for some reason is slowing up to a near halt. But our leader was Michael Norman. Michael Norman is our leader. So the 18 Tahoe Dodge is our leader, and all the trucks are going to sort themselves out and maybe come down for another pit stop run. However, while they do that, let's take you to show you what happened to bring out our second caution here at Pocono. Okay, so coming to the restart, we were starting at the restart, coming into turn 1, Nick Bellardo just digs in too deep, gets in. Chris Washer then has to hook him. That then takes out Mucciola, and then Daly. Oh, he then gets hit, sends him back into the wall, and then Dougie Shears. I think he nearly got a clip of that, and then we're gonna go back here a bit. So, what happened with Jonathan Smith? Oh, if Danny. Oh, what's happened? Let's have a look. Oh, Ty Norton gets into him. Ty Norton budged him, and then who delivers the killer blow? Oh, Joshua Michaels. Ah, I see. And Collard. Yes, he saves it. Yep, Collard saves that. He just hit in the rear, but luckily there's a reason why he's called the man of many saves. Michaels was squashed into the wall. However, inadvertently he took him out and said to the other Josh, "There you go, man." So Collard gets his revenge on Smith for taking him and Dougie Shears out, and I think Dougie Shears will also be enjoying that. Dougie. Anyways, take you back up to the front. Yeah, and look at that. Daly and Bellardo are out of the race now. So, only real drivers that are going to get anything good out of this is going to be Charlie Rodriguez and Deanna Shelton and Alex Fronti, because now they can close the gap on those two in the points. So, let's take you to our restart. As we're back here at Pocono, there's your confirmation. So, Cole Daly, Nick Bellardo, and Nick Mucciola are out of the race. Funny, amazing to think that the two Nicks, 2 races ago, were battling it out for the lead in Charlotte, and now they both retire out here at Pocono. Also, Jacob Anthony now is put down 2 laps, and Sean Henley is still a lap down. So time for the top 10 run now. First is Michael Norman. Second is Zach Hamlin. Third, Kyle Corbett. Fourth now, Deanna Shelton. Fifth, Zach Hamlin. Brandon Washan. Sixth is James Qualls. 7th, Derek Engel. 8th, Chris Washer. 9th, Kenny McCoy. And rounding out the top 10, Ian Dutter. And the green flag is back out for Michael Norman. Flyby. As I gotta be careful now. Michael Norman now takes it in. Oh, 3 wide now for second. And whoa, the Brandon was strong. A hell of a good inside run. I don't know. Oh no, Collard! Collard and Danny was. Oh, Jacob Anthony and Sean Henley. Oh, Turner Scott's been taken out this weekend. Caution's back out again. Here's another tricky part. Of the triangle. Alright, they were fine going into that turn. There's Jacob. Danny still with no hood. Oh god. Oh my god, were they wasting it? Oh, they were nearly. Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Racing it back to the line. Michael Norman's still our leader. I'm not so sure how many times we can go for another caution. That's caution number 3 now. So, like I say, let's show you what happened. Okay, so as again, the sore spot is turn 1. So coming into turn 1, Collard hooks into Danny, or Danny hooks into Collard, and then he hits the wall. That sends him up into smoke. And then you got Jacob Anthony comes in, hits Collard, and then you got Henley now. Just gets hits as well. So the Turner Scott Sports trucks are not doing well, except for Seth Cole, who's up here trying to battle it out for a top 10 finish for the team. As Collard, Henley, possibly Danny Wells races have all gone up in smoke, literally for some of them. As it's a real shame that Pocono always has to act like this. But anyways, I think we will now take you back to what could be the final green run of this race. So we're back here at Pocono, and our retirees for that it will of course be Joshua Collard and Sean Henley. The 32 of Danny Wells also has retired. So time for another new top 10 rundown. First, still Michael Norman. Second is Carl Corbett. Third, Derek Engel now. Brandon Washon, Dylan Young, Zach Hamlin, James Qualls, Taylor Marie, Deanna Shelton, and rounding out the top 10. Rounding out the top 10, Kyle Thomas. Michael Norman gets the green flag. What I would think will be the final green flag run. So here they come. Engel now looks to the inside now. Please let this go for a green flag run. Please. Stop fucking wrecking. Oh yes! Oh, thank God. Whew. Okay, Seth Cole's got damage. However, it was still a green flag. Sorry, Seth. Not about that, Seth, but still. You want to see a green flag run, don't you? Coming into this turn, this is another tricky part of the track. Please, please. Yes! 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 We're gonna get a green flag run! Yes! We're getting a green flag run, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Norman's still the leader. Some battles now happening 3 wide there. And also 3 wide now going... is it going to make it 3 wide, Dylan Young? Doesn't look to be. Might come into this turn. Michael Norman's still leading the charge. Don't go 3 wide, don't go 3 wide, don't go 3 wide, don't go 3 wide. Please. Okay, you're good. Like Chinese people say at a restaurant. Coming now into another tricky part of the circuit. I hate it when they get this close because... Yay! It didn't happen! Again! Woohoo! We're doing very well here, folks. It's Michael Norman now. He only has 3 laps to go. And Deanna Shelton now is in the pits. So are some drivers. James King, Alex Fronti. Deanna Shelton now pitting. Anyone else? No one else from the looks of it. That's reducing the pack now. That could be a factor. As Brandon Washon now going for the lead. Washon has got the lead. Please, please do not wreck. Do not wreck. Okay, good. Washon now has taken the lead away from Michael Norman. But now Dylan Young now. Looking to the inside. Behind the back. Okay, we're good. Okay, I think we're comfortable now to finish this race now. Brandon Washon now. Inside. No, 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 don't tell me. Do not tell me. Oh, no! Nick Smith and James Qualls. They've taken each other out. And just as some drivers were coming down the pit. And that's the end of the race. Oh no, this is gonna be an interesting way to finish the race, because look at this. Deanna Shelton, Alex Ferranti and James King racing enough the line. Deanna Shelton now racing it back, along with Ferranti, because they know that some drivers they've yet to come out of pit road. As you can see in the foreground there, that's them there now racing it, trying to catch up, or trying to get past at least some drivers coming off of pit road. However, their plan has failed, as you've got some of these drivers here now. Oh, what's going to happen? In fact, while we find out what happens here, we're going to go and find out what triggered our final caution here today. You want to know how close they were? Look at that. You can see the shadows on each other's car. You can see the shadow of James Qualls' car and Nick Smith coming into this turn. I don't know what it was between these two, but for some strange reason, they just got really close to one another, and Qualls has to unfortunately turn around Nick quite perfectly, actually. And look at that, they're still perfectly in unison. Bumper to front bumper. And was there anyone else coming? Oh, here comes Dougie Shears now. And then there's Qualls and Smith looking to get out of the way. As Shears. Yeah, okay, they were fine, but however, that's now affected a load of other drivers who came down the pit road, including the leaders. In fact, they were lucky. They might be lucky that this caution come out, because some drivers had yet to come in and pit. In fact, we were getting green flag pit stops going for the final few laps. So if anything, I do not know what the outcome of the race be. Will the 77th stay out? That's the question. We'll find out now, so we'll take you now back to the green flag. Or rather the yellow and checkered flag. Well, from the looks of it, this is the end, and this is the final. These are the final positions of this race. Looks like our winner will be, for the first time this season, Kyle Thomas. He will win his first Trucks Series race. He will win it, and then second will be Chris Washer. Third, Kenny McCurry. Fourth, Ian Dutter. Fifth, and Michael Norman's got damage on his front hood. Oh, what happened? Oh, I wonder what happened there. Must have been something. Must have collided with someone in pit road. I don't know what happened, but anyways, fifth is Zach Hamlin. Sixth, the D-man Dylan Potey. After horrible luck at Dover, he gets a good finish here. Seventh will be Chris Dalton. Eighth, Ty Norton. Ninth, a bit of cruelty, I should say, is Jonathan Smith. Rounding out the top 10 will be Joshua Michaels. As they come across the line, Kyle Thomas wins the Simoniz 225 at Pocono. And yeah, I was right. I can confirm those positions. We can confirm the standings. So everything was right, as I said. So we announced the top 10. Let's announce the rest of the field. 11th, Dougie Shears. 12th was Nick Smith. 13th, Brandon Washon. Dylan Young. 14th. 15th, Kyle Corbett. 16th, PJ Williams. 17th, Michael Norman. Charlie Rodriguez. 18th. 19th, Deanna Shelton. And rounding out the top 20, Alex Ferranti. Then it's James King, 21st. 22nd, Taylor Marie. Derek Engel, 8th. And then James Qualls, 10th. Jacob Anthony was 2 laps down. The only car to go to. There were multiple, but he's the only one to finish with only 2 laps down. And then the retirees out of the race were Seth Cole, Danny Wells, Joshua College, Sean Henry, Nick Mucciola, Nick Millardo, Cole Daly, and Sean Gallagher. So 2 of the main drivers in the top battling for position retired today, whereas drivers like Shelton, Shelton, I'm trying to remember. Charlie Rodriguez and Sean managed to finish the race. So let's now take you to the results, but before that, let's give our congratulations to Carl Thomas here today, winning at Pocono. Congratulations, man. Woo boy. Let's get ready for the final race. At none other than Michigan International Speedway. But as always, the points. Oh boy. What a massive change this is now. Cole Daly no longer the leader. It is now Charlie Rodriguez. And in fact, it's a battle for the win between Rodriguez, Fronzi, and Daly. They are all separated by 9 points. 9 points, ladies and gentlemen. 9 points separates all of them. So, coming into this final round, it's going to be down, I think, between 4 drivers. Rodriguez, Fronti, Daly, and McCurry. They're the drivers that are going to be duking it out. So, keep an eye on them. So, Rodriguez first, then Fronti. Daly is third now. Fourth, Kenny McCurry. Fifth now, Deanna Shell. I don't think she will be able to do anything with the points. I don't think she'll be able to win the points. I don't think she'll be able to win. Maybe, but I'm not too sure. But stranger things have occurred. Sixth is Nick Bellardo. Seventh, Dougie Shears. Eighth, Sean Henley. Ninth, Dylan Potey. And rounding out the top 10 is Brandon Rashawn. So from the looks of this, these drivers will be battling it out. I think these 4 drivers here will be battling it out for the win, whereas drivers all the way down will be all the way down from fifth to about maybe 15th or 16th, maybe all the way down from maybe 15th. Will be battling for a top 10 finish this season. And as we look at the rest of the field, you got Jonathan Smith, Joshua Carr, Jacob Anthony, Joshua Michaels, Nick Mucciola, Nick Smith, Kyle Corbett, Ty Norton, Chris Washer, Taylor Murray ran out of the top 20. Then it's Danny Wells, Kyle Thomas, James Coles, Michael Norman, Chris Dalton, PJ Williams, Sean Gallagher, James King, Ian Dasser, Seth Cole, Zach Hamlin, Derek Engel, and Dylan Young round out the entire truck field. So with that being said, the last round 15 of this series, will be taking place at Michigan International Speedway. It will be glorious as we get ready for the Skittles 200. So, the final race at the home of American motor industry, at the home of the American motor industry. What better place to finish than Michigan? At just near Detroit, I believe. I don't know. It's Michigan, but I'm looking very forward to finishing this truck series, and then you know what's happening next. Nationwide series from Deanna, and then my Retro Cup series, the Valvoline Classic series. So, if you haven't found out about that yet, go and sign up for it now, because I know a lot of drivers who are in the truck series will want to sign up for that. Everyone else, you have a good night, and we will see you at Michigan.